you say that geologists, they need a lot of experience, and they base their hypothesis on a lot of experiences.
Yes.
Is that one of the reasons why the most well-known geologists or the most internationally recognized geologists, they're always senior, and they're never junior or young?
Well, young geologists can do good things. Their experience may be more limited, so they may have to utilize that experience in a more limited sense. But as they get older, they've seen more of what nature presents. Now, I'm not talking about knowing more than what's in books. I'm talking about seeing what nature really presents, because the stuff in the books is what we think we know. Science is about what we don't know. We always want to discover something new. So having that breadth of experience is important. The way in which a creative hypothesis is generated is the facts of the world have to show us something by way of a resemblance to things. And we only have a sense of possible resemblance by having a broad set of experience to which we can compare. And so the world shows us in its interactions. You might say they're like habits of the phenomena of the world. And the more you know of the world's habits, the more you can see if something unknown appears, if something odd that you notice, is consistent with some other habit that you've noticed, or maybe somewhat similar, and that suggests a possibility that you then put to a test. You see if that possibility works out in relationship to other things. And if it does, you have a productive idea. If it doesn't, you throw it aside and you develop another hypothesis. And scientists always do this. This is what geologists do instinctively. But it is the method of all science. Different tools are used in the process. But this idea that developing the hypothesis, deducing its consequences of practical things that you can look at, whether by experiment or by observation, and then developing the relationship of those things in the world to these consequences, that is all there is to science. Now, we can fill in lots of details of methods that we use in this process, but this is the thing that has worked. And it works in many different ways. Geology does it in its way, and I think a way that is more easily communicated in a broader range beyond geology, because what I've said is very similar to common sense. It's what you do when you're tinkering to fix some problem in your house. You try things out, and the best tinkerers are people that have a lot of experience fixing stuff in houses. Geologists, they have a broader world than just a house. That's more of an engineering problem, because the engineer has limitations. Geologists, no limitations. We have the whole world.